New week again, Monday, and believe it or not, I have just gotten a new fabric delivery. Now, you have got to tell me in the comments who buys as much as I do. Out of 4 weeks in a month, on average, I probably get delivery 3 out of 4 weeks. And I think it's all for this month, but I also have one more little parcel coming, and I've ordered some buttons from the Pigeon Wishes shop, and I'm so excited. They're like shirt size, quite small ones, so cute, because I'm thinking of making loads of oversized shirts, so that will go for those. Well, let me show you what I got today. First of all, I got some, this is from Rainbow Fabrics, by the way. First of all, I've got some cheap interfacing, and it was a bit deceptive because on the website I've enlarged the picture, and it looked like the interfacing has little bubbles rather than smudges, of glue, which is, the bubbles are better than the smudges, and apparently it's the smudges one. I don't know if you can see or not, but it's the really not so good quality. I don't know whether I've already have this one and not using it, which I've ordered from Minerva, which is like a budget, super cheap. Not so keen. I'll try this. Hopefully it'll be a bit better, but by the look of it, probably won't. And that's what I get for being a cheapskate. Well, I'm not a cheapskate on other things, so I'm just trying to save up a bit of money. Probably will go in a bin or in a storage. So you know how I use the viscose linen for my collab with Alisa, and it was beautiful purple light lilac. I just had to get myself a light blue one, didn't I? I just had to get it, I'm sorry. So I got 3 meters of this. I will either make palazzo pants or some sort of another dress maybe. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna make out of it, but I just needed this before they sell out because the price was really good. I think it was like a £9 per meter or something. I'm really happy with that one, and I love the color. It's one of my favorites. The next one is, I don't know which one to show next because the other two are super cool. Right, okay, this one. I had to get it. You know why? Because it's leopard and it's green and yellow. Duh. And I don't even mind that yellow because it kind of goes still. And it's going to be something super funky. Again, have no clue what it's going to be. Please support my my mental health, well-being down at the bottom, down in the comments, and do tell me that you also buy as much fabric as I do, because I'm honestly quite secretly worried about myself. Although I'm also very excited, so I really don't care. But when I start thinking about it, it's like, what are you doing? Anyway, the good news is I didn't get that many. So this one is viscose Marrakein, and I love viscose Marrakein. It's just such lovely quality. This is the back, this is the front. It's just super gorge. And there's this one. How tasty is this? Don't you just love it? I mean, for people who don't love florals, maybe not, but for me, this is as good as it gets. So this one is viscose chalet, but it's slightly more substantial than just the thin viscose chalet. And I tell you what, the quality of the Rainbow Fabrics is honestly one of the best. And for this one, I think I paid $5.99 per meter. Again, I got 3 meters. I have no clue what I'm gonna make out of it. So other than that, there's no news. I finished everything I was sewing. I think my next project is going to be that viscose that I was trying to sew up in my last vlog, but I'm just gonna make something out of it this week. And then I'm gonna crack on with making my oversized shirts, and I can't wait. And I can't wait for my buttons as well. I'm such a saddo. Just get so wound up, sewing, woohoo! Hello and happy Wednesday. So I'm looking at what I'm doing next. I am looking still at my fabric, and I've decided to make Winslow culottes with them. How do you feel about that? And the reason for that is because, you know, my two new fabrics that I got for my oversized shirts, they will both go with this one. So that'll be like a little collection, because we haven't done those in a while, have we? So that's the 3 of those. And I'm also thinking to make this little, like a duster coat. It has no closures, but to make this one here with the fancy sleeves and the pockets or something like that, because I have like about 4 meters of this beautiful, like a thin denim with gold embossed hearts and little splodges. This is the super cute fabric I got from Abakan. I do not remember for the life of me. I will put the links down in the description as I always do. But what do you think of this little duster over this trousers and 2 shirts? I think it'd be quite cute. And for the shirts, one of them will be this one here. I've made that one before, and another one will be this one here, but with like a dip hem like this one. Again, I've made that before, so should be nice, enjoyable. So okay, so that's the plan. I better crack on with cutting. Hiya! This is Thursday. Thursday is the day before Friday, is the happy day. I haven't done much this week at all. I've been kind of busy doing other things after work, and I really didn't have that much time to do any sewing, but hopefully this weekend I'll do a few things. So hopefully by the time this video reaches you, you'll have some sewing content in it as well. I wanted to talk about, oh my gosh, don't know where to start. I wanted to talk about body types, and my body type in particular, and how I was previously wrong in what I thought I should wear. I could never see myself objectively, and I could never, like, I can see other people for what they look like, but when I kind of think of myself and try to picture myself, I have no idea how small or big or petite or tall or large, you know, I look, and it's hard to explain. But anyway, I've been always on the search of belonging to some sort of group with the rules. So if somebody said to me, this is your body type, these are the rules that you should use for when you're dressing or making your clothes, I would be absolutely thrilled. And for a very long time, up until recently, I haven't really found that. I've been into the Kibbe, you know, David Kibbe metamorphosis body typing for quite a long time, for a few years now. I've come across it on internet, and then I started following YouTube channels talking about it, and with loads of examples, and I got sucked into that whole thing. And for a couple of years I was absolutely tormented because I couldn't figure out what I look like, and so therefore which group I belong to and which rules I should follow. It's really bizarre. Like, I'm 43 and I have no clue what my body type is really. So then I've decided to have a consult, but at the end of the day that consult result was wrong. It was wrong. And for the past, I don't know, couple of years, I've been making the wrong type of clothes. And so I knew something wasn't quite right, but because I've put on some weight and I thought, oh, maybe because of that, and maybe, you know, so anyway. Then fairly recently, I've decided to have another consultation with a different lady, and I think that one actually hit the nail on the head as we were talking, and she told me what I was, which is a completely different thing. From like a scale from 1 to 10, I thought I was like 2, and I am now like 9. You know what I mean? Like a completely 2 different body types. So I thought I was a Vivian Lee, you know, and apparently I am a Cindy Crawford. Yeah, hello. Basically, this lady who consulted me, she said that I was trying to fit myself. So this is like a box. I was trying to fit myself in a box, and I just would not fit there. As in fact, I should have built a box around me so that I could freely exist in that box. Doesn't make sense, because it totally made sense to me. So I was trying to make clothes really fitted at the wrist, fitted here, you know, fitted at the waist, fitted everywhere. And it fits me. It was the correct size, yeah, but it wasn't the correct lines for me, because I felt really like quite uncomfortable in that clothes. I just didn't feel like, it didn't feel me. And like I said, for a couple of years, I was really struggling. So I thought I don't know if you guys into like Kibbe system, I was told first that I was theatrical romantic. And in fact, I am a flamboyant natural, which is like a 2 completely different types. So for my actual type that I believe I am now, for flamboyant natural, I need to wear loosish clothes. I need to wear long lines, so no separation of color in between. So like, for example, a different color top and different color trousers, like light and dark, none of that. It has to be all kind of same color, or at least same color intensity. It has to be like a T-shaped silhouette, so accentuated my shoulders, which I was actually doing before. But you know, like clothes has to be slightly loose and open, like open neck, nothing constrictive, nothing too tight. So there has to be a bit of like a space in between my body and my clothes for me to feel comfortable in it. And there's lots of different things and like different accessories and all sorts. And I'm like super happy that I've actually figured out that this is what I need to do now. And I think for years I was struggling to accept the fact that I am just bigger, like a bigger, larger type than other girls and women, you know? So you know, you have petite. I am not petite, but all my life I was trying to be petite. It's like, I don't know, it's like, for example, a deer who's trying to be a cat his whole life. And he's like, oh, maybe if I just run a bit more and lose more weight. So I'm almost there, just getting a bit smaller, getting a bit skinnier. Never bloody gonna happen. It's never gonna happen, because you're not that type, you know, you're not. It's like a flower trying to be a door, you know? You just two different things. I get so passionate about it because I understand now. So basically, I'm just a large altogether. I have a larger frame, I have longer limbs, you know, I'm taller, you know, I'm never going to be small and petite and statuesque. That's not me. But I said that during my consultation, I said, you know how in Avatar you have this beautiful blue woman, you know, and she's tall and she's freaking gorgeous and she's graceful and she's beautiful. And in comparison to her, all the other little people, they look like little, you know, but she doesn't mind that she's bigger than everybody. She's freaking beautiful. She's beautiful. I want to be the beautiful blue woman. I'm actually wearing blue today. I want to be comfortable in my beauty of my type, you know? So anyway, I'm glad I got that off my chest. So what I'm saying is, so, you know, all the clothes that I've made previously, some of it will still go, but some of it I probably won't be wearing much because it's not my lines. It's not something that will feel good on me. And there was a reason why I was wearing some clothes and kind of never wore the other clothes. I would make it, film it for you guys, put it on, take some pictures, and I wouldn't wear it, you know? So I need to rethink my whole wardrobe now. I need to it's like the set of new rules. It's exciting. It's you know, everything's new. Everything's like, I can do this now. I can do this now. And I need to rewrite my blog as well, because I've seen the statistics and loads of people are reading it and probably getting the wrong idea. Yeah, I thought I was a freaking Marilyn Monroe. I think any girl at some point of her life thinks she wants to be a Marilyn Monroe. And I thought I was a Marilyn Monroe. But I'm not. Which is fine. Which is fine. Because I am Jane Russell. Jane Russell's freaking hot too, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna leave that with you. And if you looked into your like body type and Kibbe stuff and all that, let me know in the comments. I'd be interested. I know I said in my previous, when I only started the blog, please forgive me, I had like a Napoleon plans for everything. And I said, oh yeah, we're gonna have series of this and that. And we might still do that, but I thought I'd just start with just a quick little talk and just see what you guys think. And also share that I'm Cindy Crawford now. So what do you think? Let me know. Okay, so I finished cutting out my pieces and I have left like a small pile of cuts and some irregular shaped piece of fabric left that I'm gonna cut up for bias binding. It'll be quite nice and thin and pliable bias binding. I'm actually not so sure about this fabric. I think it's just a bit, I don't know, does it look like a cotton lawn to you guys? Just a bit too slubby for cotton lawn, I don't know. It's kind of soft, but it's just, I think the thread count, I can literally see the single threads on it. I don't know, I don't know if you're supposed to do that in cotton lawn. Tell me what you think. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, those are my pattern pieces cut out and marked, and these are my bits and bobs to do the interfacing on. And what I'm thinking is, right, you know how I got this cheap and cheerful interfacing from the rainbow fabric. I think I'm gonna give it a go. I wouldn't say the fabric quality is questionable, but the interfacing quality is definitely questionable. But the fabric, I don't know. I think I think it's gonna make a good match. Okay, I'm just gonna have a go and report back to you. So I come home from work today, and what do I find? The cutest little boxes from Pigeon Wishes and from Little Rosy Cheeks. How cute is that? So let me just show you this one first. It's just like the cutest little packaging. So I've got a thank you card. And look, I got a little itty bitty label. And it's like a little tester label, like a little extra. Very cute. Okay. Then this nice scrunchy paper. And so the ones that I ordered are, oops, Perfectly Me. You've probably seen these ones anyway, but I will show you. So it's this one here. So 6 of them. And the second one is You Do You. I love that. These ones are just double-sided. I love a bit of like animal print. Leopard or zebra is all good. Okay, so let's just put that all back. I'll take care of it in a minute. And then I'll show you the next one. And the packaging in this one is just the cutest one ever. Again, this is a really cute thank you note. Lovely. It's lovely. And I want to say that the branding is really nice. So literally everything, the box, the sticker, the cards, the other sticker. Check out, you know, these like confetti. They were on top. I had to move them because they kept falling on the floor and making a mess, but they are gorgeous. So pretty. And there's like a little nest. And then, so look at what I've ordered. And it's all shirt size buttons. So there's one packet of them. It's 15 in the packet. And I mean, look at the packaging as well. It's gorgeous. I absolutely loving it. Love it. So there's a pack of these. There's a pack of these. A pack of these. I took advantage of them being on sale. I think they were like 20% or 30% off or something like that. And I was like, you know what? I've been eyeing them up for a very long time and I can actually treat myself. So this is my happy mail today. I'm also expecting a couple of patterns from Minerva I've ordered and my Birda magazine, but I can talk about it later on. So I tried this interfacing yesterday and I'm actually very, very impressed. It adheres straight away. And it stays on quite nicely actually. The only thing is that, can you hear it? It's a little plasticky. But what would you expect from like a cheaper budget interfacing? But it could be actually a good one. I don't know, for the shirts. I'm quite impressed. Yesterday I've done my pocket flaps. So I finished those. I finished and ironed them already. They probably need more ironing. This is a non-interfaced piece of fabric actually. It's very wrinkled. Then I've got the two pockets. This is the inside. And I do like my basting. I do like my basting. Fairly straight, I would say. I'd still need to iron them, but it's not too bad. Right. So that's the two pockets, and the last thing I've done last night is my collar. Which again, it needs pressing. And you can see how quite stiff this interfacing is. So all in all, I've made a good progress, I think. And I'm just about to do my sewing because I just finished my work for the week and then back in my sewing room, and I'm about to start, well, I'm about to continue progressing with this shirt. You will never believe what I'm about to tell you. You know how I just last week I've just done this collab with Lisa and we were making a Vicky Sews pattern, which is a Russian pattern company. And completely unrelated, my friend hooked me up with this little translation job for Vicky Sews patterns. So basically I'll be translating Vicky Sews patterns and having it as like a little extra income and helping you guys have these wonderful patterns available in English. How cool is that? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It was actually ongoing last week, but I don't want to say anything. I've done my little assessment, like a translation test, and they were happy with it. And now I'm officially like on the books, I guess. This is my first international job. So yeah, I'm super excited. Apparently there's a lot to translate, so it's going to be ongoing for a while. That'll keep me busy. I will still make sure that I have plenty of sewing content for you guys, so don't worry, you won't be left without, you know, Alisa ramblings for too long. I've made a good progress tonight. I was trying to film it just now, but it's a bit too dark and I don't want to film it in artificial light, so I'll show you tomorrow. But basically the only thing left to do is sleeve hems, shirt hem, and attach the collar. That's it. So I'm quite happy. And now I think I'm just going to chill for the rest of the evening. I'm going to do some face masks because, you know, this just doesn't just, you know, happen. And yeah, just going to read some book, do some knitting, and just do whatever. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. This is my progress from last night. Gosh, it looks so creased. So I've done pretty much everything but the hem, the other hem, the pockets are done. Gosh, the exposure's having a party in here, isn't it? Then we have the placket. I'll be showing you the inside later on at some point. Again, function pocket, quite cute. And then yeah, that's it. All I have to do now is attach my collar, which I ironed, and just do up the hems. So I'm just gonna crack on with that now and show you when it's finished. Well, it is done. I'm just gonna give you a quick peek. This didn't have any cuffs, so I just roll it up. I've decided to finish it with an overlocker because I'm not, after all, I'm not that keen on the fabric. So ignore all of my blue markings everywhere. This is all done. This is all done, which reminds me I need to put a label up. I have to choose a label, I don't know which one yet. Then in the back is just a single back yoke. I didn't line it like I didn't line it on the last one. And there's nice gathering in the back. Again, I just top stitched it a little bit, just to keep that seam allowance where it's supposed to be. And I also tried a new technique that kept popping up. Like, I think I've seen it twice yesterday, so I thought it was a sign. So I finished my hem with a bias binding technique that I've seen both on Threads YouTube channel and also somewhere else. Somebody else was talking about it. Could have been one of the Russian sites. I'll pop a link on to that video for you guys to look at. And you know what? Actually, I really love this finish. I love it so much that I'm going to use it on all of the uneven hems in the future. Because before I used to kind of, it took me ages to like pin it, then iron it, then make sure that it's all even. You know, where it goes like the edge goes wavy and stuff. With this one, it was literally done within like 5 minutes. I love it. And it's very, it's tidy finish. Looks quite professional, if I can say so myself. Okay, so again, with the fabric, I don't know what to think. I had to change my pins because the pins I was using were falling out of it because it's so bloody loose. I don't know. It looks like a shirt to me, I swear to God. Does it look like cotton lawn to you? I don't know. I thought I knew my cotton lawns, but anyway. I love it. I think this is really neat. Very pleased. To show you the shirt again. Do you think, or do you not think I should put some buttons on it? Because in a pattern, this placket just stays free. They're basically just one of the girls, I think, is wearing like a vest underneath. I don't know. With my white one, I actually wear loads of brooches. I think maybe because it's so clean. I'm quite minimalistic actually. The buttons will be too much, maybe? I don't know. What do you reckon? And also, I still can't decide whether I'm keen on this fabric or not. I thought I knew my cotton lawns, but I wrote to Mandoors and they insist it's a cotton lawn because their fabric provider wrote it in a description. So basically, they said, in the future we can send you like a little testers. I don't know. I was convinced it was like a bedsheet fabric. I don't know what to think. And it's quite crazy. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but the back of it's just... I will be featuring everything I'm making in these weekly vlogs at the end of the month with my show and tell videos. By the way, I have no idea what I was trying to achieve with this makeup look. I'm not too big on makeup these days. I used to do like loads of smoky eye and loads of different like shades and quite heavy makeup. But I think when the pandemic struck, I realized that I really don't need that much makeup in my life. I still have some, but I just don't apply as much as I used to. So, Anyway, I'll be clocking out now. Meanwhile, you stay pretty and make something hot. And I will see your faces in my next video. Bye.
I'm changing.